I'm not even gonna hold y'all. This is definitely a story that I don't care about because this is two people that I feel like need to return back to private citizenship like immediately. But she keeps making waves around the blogs, and now he's speaking out about certain things. And since y'all just insist on this being a thing, we're gonna talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Shawty, come and swing my way. We ain't gotta waste no time now, baby. Put that all in my face. I just wanna bump and grind on you, on you, want you on my face. So shawty, come and swing my way.
I want people to have fun. Let's kick back. Let's get into a little tea. Let's not get too crazy, but let's enjoy the sip.
What's up, y'all? So some of y'all know me from doing story times, some of y'all know me from my commentary, and others of y'all know me from my spiritual tarot readings. Now, nonetheless, I have a Patreon that I want y'all to go check out because every video that I upload to YouTube is automatically flagged by the algorithm. Not to mention the fact that I'm black and LGBT, but that's a commentary video for another day, child. Okay? So over on patreon.com/ScottSantana, I want to be able to offer y'all early uploads, extended versions of videos, story times, both old and new, as well as exclusive content. Because best believe that there is a lot of tea I be wanting to get into, but I would like to keep my channel. Okay? And I'm going to leave it at that. So do me a favor and go sub to my Patreon. Now, also, for those that don't know, I am psychic. I'm an intuitive healer, a light worker, as some would call it. Baby, I'm gifted, okay? I used to run a channel called Alana Souls for a few years where I would put out intuitive messages, predictions, zodiac readings, but now I'm starting to transfer all of that content over to this channel and merge those entertainment and spiritual worlds. So I did want to inform y'all that I do offer personal alignment readings featuring tarot, astrology, and other divination tools. And, once in a blue, y'all can catch me on live. We could get a quick reading done as well. Now, if you're stressed out, confused in your life direction, unsure about your love life, career, money, going through your Saturn return, even if you got a fake friend of you, I can help you. I consider my alignment sessions to be spiritual therapy. Let's break you down to help build you back up. Okay, let's figure out who you are and where you come from to understand where it is that you're going. How many times in life do we get to a certain age or past a certain obstacle and wish that we would have known XYZ ahead of time? Well, now you can. So if y'all don't go book a reading with me on my website, thealignedSouls.com, and allow me to whip that butt back into shape and align you back to your highest good and highest soul, baby. I love you all for real now. And HD boo.
But let's get to the chi-chi, the kiki, the internet bull.
What's going on, y'all? It's Scott Santana, aka Chi-Chi. And listen, we are back. We are back. Like I said in the intro, y'all just insist on making this a story. And honestly and truly, I really want to blame the Peach Report Daily for making them a thing. Okay, well, more specifically, making Falynn a thing when she never should have been a thing. Never should have been a thing. At all. At all. And we're going to talk about it more, but y'all already know what to do. Like that video, ho.
Red light, green light, red light, oh. Red light, green light, red light, oh. I don't do yellow, cause it's so mellow. If I don't say hello, you know from the get-go. Red light, green light, red light, oh. Red light, green light, red light, oh. I don't do yellow, cause it's so mellow. If I don't say hello, you know from the get-go.
Okay, y'all, let's go ahead and get into the story with Jaylan Banks and Falynn Pina. Now, if you don't know who these two are, basically, I'm going to just give you a quick little rundown. Falynn is somebody who the blog tried to shove down our fucking throats in the summer of 2020, more so specifically the Peach Report Daily. And this is one of the reasons why I had to stop following them as often as I did. Matter of fact, let me see if I can pull up, because I highly doubt that they're deleting tweets. But let me see if I can pull it up. Because I try to put y'all on game and tell y'all to watch out for these blogs and these media outlets every day, because they just be they really be fucking with y'all. They really be fucking with y'all. Let me see if I can find what I'm looking for real quick. Okay. Okay, can I find anything? Oh, I forgot I got them muted. Wait, let me unmute. Let me unmute. Let me unmute. Okay, and then let's try to search again. I'm surprised they don't have me blocked at this point. Because listen, when I tell you I used to follow them religiously, but after I just saw the way that they would just campaign for certain people, like they're also one of the people that just constantly get those Phaedra and Nene conversations going. And I'm like, girl, give it a fucking rest. Give it a rest. I can't find any. I can't find any. Hmm. Let me see. 'Cause I don't even think that they was saying Fallon's name at the time because Fallon wasn't known yet. So I don't think they were saying her name. I think it was more so of a like saying, okay, but they're testing out a new wife, da 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 da. Uh it's okay. I try to be cute and creative, but it's okay. It's okay. We just gonna go ahead and get to the point. So Fallon and Jaylan are in the news. If you don't know who they are, basically they came on to season 13 of, well, not they, because it was really more so Fallon, and she was barely even there, but it was season 13 of Real Housewives of Atlanta. And basically Fallon is the girl who Porsha took her husband from, right? On camera, they made it seem as though Porsha and Fallon were cool. Meanwhile, Porsha was scoping out her new home, her new husband, her new lifestyle, all of that. Y'all remember all of the aftermath of all of that that happened. Now, the reason why I bring up the Peach Report is because they were the main ones campaigning, had all the fans riled up, waiting to see how this girl was going to be. And then when everything that came out between what was really going on behind the scenes, it was like, oh, because you had us feeling like this girl was about to come in and make a splash and be like the best new housewife, and oh my god, this, that, and the third. And then once we found out about all the Portia Simon Fallon drama, it was like, what the fuck? And then ever since then, literally, I feel like they've all been in the blogs nonstop. We saw Portia fighting over on her own show. Okay, remember that was supposed to be about Martin Luther King Jr. and the Underground Railroad, and her grandfather Hosea, and it was supposed to be real educational and inspirational and all of that. Yeah, we didn't get that. We ended up getting Portia's Family Matters, aka Portia's Fighting Matters. Okay, where she took her family out of the country and did nothing but fight and argue them down, and argue about her and her baby daddy, and then they almost came to blows. He almost fought the mother almost fought him. Y'all remember the mess and the train wreck of that show. Then Fallon kept promising that she was coming back to TV. She was dropping all of these interviews, doing the whole Nene thing where you say something and say a lot without saying much. Or that's what it's called, where you say a lot but you're not really saying anything. And she was teasing and teasing and teasing, and then we ended up seeing her on Marriage Boot Camp. And then after that, well, I don't know if it was Marriage Boot Camp or it was one of them couple shows. Child, you seen one, you seen them all. They ended up on one of those. And then what was supposed to be a happy relationship, because again, I feel like I say this in every video, I guess it's just gonna be a theme at this point. The whole protect black women thing. That's what y'all did. Y'all jumped and rallied behind Falynn. Y'all automatically said, oh my God, Falynn was being groomed by Simon. Simon is this old nasty ass man and Portia's wrong. And I believe all of that. I agree with all of that. But where y'all got it fucked up is that Falynn was completely innocent and that she had no part to play. She was cheating around on Simon. That had came out. Falynn, who was supposedly the best friend to Falynn and the assistant to Simon, that's who she ended up getting with, Jaylan, okay, and then had a whole baby with. So you cannot sit and act like they all wasn't on some fuck shit type of time, right? But again, my point is that y'all did the whole PBW thing, right? And made sure that Falynn was looked at as completely innocent. And it's like, look at what's going on now, because we've seen 2 years of bullshit from her, from Jaylan, from everything surrounding her. I thought I already had it pulled up, but let me see if I can pull it up real quick, because people also, because I can literally go through the comments right now, and I bet you people are going to be trying to make this all Jaylan's fault, which is why I wanted to do this video. But I specifically remember, I don't know at what point it happened. I don't know if it was before she got with Jaylan or after or during or whatever. But I remember Falynn being in a bowling alley and getting proposed to. But every time I hear people speak on this or I see it on Twitter or whatever, I don't hear anybody referencing that. And I'm trying to look for the clip right now on TikTok. Like, I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to find it. Mind you, they just broke up in February. Well, I say just like that was yesterday. Like, I thought they just broke up yesterday, but apparently that was like at least over 7 months ago. But I cannot find it. I cannot find it. Definitely, if y'all know what I'm talking about and you know where the video is at, link it down in the comment box below. But there was a video at some point over the last 2 years, in the midst of all of this, where Falynn was literally seen proposing to a boy that looked like he was 16. Let me see if I can find it on Twitter, because it definitely adds to my point of everything that I want to say within this video. Now, this is why you need to be prepared. It ain't like y'all doing shit. It ain't like y'all doing shit at all. Uh-oh, not me getting another video idea while I'm already doing a video. Because the next video I was going to do was that Miley needs to headline Super Bowl. And I see that motherfuckers is listening, because I did a whole play-by-play on Twitter. And we're going to talk about that in a separate video. Let me see. Where is the bowling video? How the hell you spell propose? Propose. Come on, 777. Look at God. Okay, let me bring it up. Listen, I'm gonna just take y'all through the research together. Y'all take this journey with me. Let's look for the video. Purpose. How you spell propose? That don't sound right. Propose. Okay. Somebody said, now why did Falynn propose? Number one, and number two, propose in those bowling shoes. I believe in true love, but Falynn threw away $44 million for a man she has to propose to. Shit. Now, I'm sorry. Listen, y'all ain't doing shit. I'm sorry, because I hate when I be trying to make a point and I can't. Like, it's going to bug the shit out of me. Let's go to Google. Proposal bowling alley. We're gonna make our fucking point. Okay, and we're gonna go to lovebscott.com. You know that's the source for everything. Okay, here we go, because we're gonna make our fucking point. So what is going on? Falynn, video services of Falynn Gubadia appearing to propose to a man in a bowling alley. So this happened May 11, 2021. So this was right after, okay, because they filmed season 13 in summer 2020. Reunion was about like what? Like March. So this was only a couple of months after we found out everything about, because we found it out rather quickly. Yeah, because I want to say that news came out maybe a week before the reunion or a week after that. Porsha was messing around with Simon. And so this is not too far after that we now had saw Falynn proposing to this young ass looking boy. And that's why I want to play it, right? Because even though I don't feel like grooming was the right word necessarily for Jaylan to have used in regards to her, it's something to that effect, because she definitely likes a younger man. Mind you, Falynn has a baby face. She looks like she's in her 20s, hell, even 19, but the girl is at least like 35, 36, 37, 38. But it says, what is happening down in Atlanta? A day after it was revealed that Porsha and Simon Gubadia are engaged, Simon's estranged wife, Falynn, might just have some engagement. Oh, not a day after. Well, damn. Well, damn. So this happened the day after Porsha and Simon announced that they was engaged. Okay. Let's just jump to the clip.
Get the camera, no camera, no camera, bro, no camera. No camera, yeah. Wait, did you say yeah? Yeah. Did you say yeah?
Jail. Because that boy ain't no more than 12. Please. Please. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the motherfucking story that y'all came here for. So it says Jaylan Banks files for full custody of daughter with Falynn Pina. Okay? Jaylan Banks has filed for full custody of his 1-year-old daughter with Falynn Pina. The news comes 6 months after the two announced their separation via Instagram. Jaylan says that he doesn't feel right. Doesn't feel as though Falynn is in the right mental space for the child right now, but he goes on to say that he's praying for her. Now, mind you, Falynn is making her rounds over on, like, she's doing like several interviews. I don't necessarily have a clip right now that I'm just unprepared. I don't have a clip that's handy right now, but I definitely saw a clip of her on Baller Alert.
They're not gonna like this one. No.
Where Falynn has sat down.
They're not gonna like this one.
And you know, she did the whole interview or whatnot, but she also stated that, like, she was given like a response, right, to Jaylan. But she also made it a point to say, okay, he's a good father, like da-da-da-da. Like, the whole interview was about her taking care of the relationship and her saying, well, I took care of everything. And, you know, I was the one putting him in Ferraris and putting him in cars and this, that, and the third. And I need people to remember, like, it's the fact that this man is not even a man. He's 23. And this girl is like well into her 30s, about to be 40. Take that into consideration as well, because again, before you do the whole PBW thing and that's why men are so wait, what are y'all saying nowadays? The men are so sassy. Like, men are so sassy and women gotta lead, and y'all keep wondering why women aggressive. This is why we gotta take the lead. The nigga is 23 and she's well into her 30s. Mind you, she has multiple kids, some of which have special needs, right? And she's bouncing from relationship to relationship. And so in his interview, this was her response to her going back to his grooming comment. Like, she was going off about the fact that, like, okay, well, yeah, I had to pay for everything and da-da-da-da-da. And then somebody asked about the kids and she was like, oh, no, he's a good father. But like, back to the, like, me buying the cars and da-da-da-da, and like try to switch it up. And so that's the part that I wanted to focus on with this, because I don't have time to sit and go through the whole interview to give y'all proof, but y'all can definitely go check it out on Baller Alert. Okay. I want to take a look at the comments, because here's my thing. When it comes to, like, there has to be a word for it, because the same way that y'all say, okay, people love to position men and center them and this, that, and the third. Well, what do you call it when y'all do it for women? Because I see it happen all of the time, right? Every time there's a custody case and there's a man and a woman, it's like, okay, well, the woman, right? And 9 times out of 10, I mean, there are cases where niggas ain't shit, and we all know those stories or whatever. But it's like the same way you're like, okay, well, custody should go to women. Why can't you understand that some people are like, well, it might be better for the man? Like, y'all will literally look at a Krishan, and that's probably a bad, because I mean, she's with Blueface, but even if the mother is a Krishan, y'all will still find excuses and still be like, well, the baby's going to change her, when literally evidence is showing the bitch is a terrorist and the baby's more than likely going to become a terrorist as well. Like, the evidence is literally showing it, but y'all will jump over excuse after excuse just to justify. And this is a situation where you have Falynn Pina and her dating history is problematic, because right after Simon, she was already fucking around with Jaylan throughout the time. Y'all just saw her try and propose to what looked like a 16-year-old. And then now she's supposed to be dating Pleasure P, who has child abuse or child molestation allegations. Let's take it to the comments. So basically, he needs some child support money to survive. Ain't that what women do? What's the issue? Somebody else says, I'm sorry, but he definitely knew the vibes when he was messing with her. Now he want to play victim. That's what we say about y'all women, but then y'all always say, how we supposed to choose right? This is the dating pool. Right. Somebody else says, how you gonna file for full custody because that lady don't want you? Y'all do it every time. Y'all do it every time. The nigga don't want you, then you want to keep the kids away from the other parent. Somebody says, we haven't seen nothing bad about her being a bad mom. It's given better. We've seen a lot. I think y'all need to go back. Like, this is what I hate when y'all start trying to rewrite history. Simon said this shit, but because y'all were so obsessed with protecting the black woman, y'all thought that Simon was just talking out of his ass. Now, granted, everybody and their mama was looking at Porsha crazy. And let Porsha bring that ass back to Real Housewives of Atlanta next season, which she more than likely will. We all gonna be looking at her crazy, and the cast is gonna put her feet to the fire to get some answers. We just are. Because when the story broke about Simon and Simon, what did I say? Simon. When the story broke about Porsha and Simon, we were all looking at both of them crazy. But at the end of the day, Porsha and Simon is nowhere nearly as problematic as Falynn has been over the last 2 years. We've seen Falynn go through multiple things with multiple men and multiple allegations and whatnot. And Simon tried to tell us, okay, even though he's not the perfect messenger, he tried to tell us what Falynn was about and how she was treating the kids and what type of time she was on, but nobody wanted to listen because we wanted to just focus on Simon and Porsha and the scandal of it all. So now that Jaylan is coming out and alleging the same thing, y'all still don't want to believe? But yet this woman is literally dating somebody right now who has a shady past when it comes to kids. Okay, let's keep it going. Somebody else says having a baby today really seems ghetto. It was ghetto before, but this just makes no damn sense. Kids don't even be 2 before parents got issues left and right, and that's the fucking problem. That's the problem, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay, because what it does is it creates and generates business for people like me. Okay, for people that's out there doing the whole spirituality thing, the whole life coaches, the astrologers, the tarot readers, the therapists and counselors out there, y'all create more work for us. Okay, so when I'm up here and I'm trying to put y'all on, I mean, in every fucking video, I'm literally telling y'all what services and whatnot that I offer. And then when I get my commentary, I'm trying to show you how to not end up a patient your damn self, how to not have kids and then they grow up to become patients of mine, to become clients of mine. I'm trying to put you on. But people don't be thinking about all of that. They think, oh, having a baby, it's just going to be, not. If nothing else, baby, generational curses. If nothing else. Somebody else said bitter baby moms isn't trending anymore. It's bitter baby dads. Okay. Somebody else said her dating life has nothing to do with her caring for her children. I beg to differ. I beg to fucking differ. I'm gonna just leave it at that because I was about to go in, but I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that because we can take it back to 2016 and 2015, but I'm not. Her dating life has everything to do with the care for her children. It has everything to do with you can't be out here dating predators and then, especially if it's people that was allegedly accused of. Okay, I hope somebody in these comments got sense. These niggas, the new baby mamas. I'm telling you, what did I? And I just said, because that's y'all new thing in 2023 is that these niggas are sassy. Okay, and then y'all wonder why these niggas be so toxic. Y'all wonder why. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, y'all working pussies. Y'all love to create this type of environment. Y'all literally create and foster this type of environment and wonder why toxic masculinity exists. And then in 2023, you'll be like, well, why does it take me to make you feel like a man? You should be a man with or without me. It shouldn't take what I'm saying. Okay. Somebody in the comments clearly has sense because they say y'all saying he's doing this because she doesn't want him. Maybe not every man wants their child, especially their daughter, around every man. She just came out publicly with Pleasure P, who has had child molestation. Charges brought up against him in the past. I would want full custody of my daughter too. Don't give a fuck. And you can Google and see the charges and allegations. I don't care if it was proven in court or not. As a parent, you should want to protect your child at all costs because it's better to be safe now than to be sorry later. Get your daughter. And I agree. Let's see what the comments under that say, because anytime anybody has a working fucking brain. Somebody says, you don't think having your daughter around someone that admitted to touching your kids is mentally unstable? Somebody say you ate that. Period. He's not wrong. That part. Pleasure P touched kids before too, so he's doing the right thing. Dang, I never knew he was touching kids. You do right. Go get full custody. I'm not engaging in any activity with a child predator. I don't care. That's weirdo shit. It may be weirdo shit, but it's not going to get you full custody, especially if the person was deemed not guilty by the court of law. It depends on the state and it depends on the judge. Oh wow, I never even heard of this case. I just assumed he was not guilty because the original comment said, I don't care. As you should. And as a mom, I agree. I was just speaking on how the courts would rule because they give men a hard time getting custody. So saying the mom's new BF is a creep won't get you far, especially if you can't even prove that man is even in the child's life. He lied on camera and accused her of being a groomer. That is not a fit parent. Wait, I know that is not. Wait, somebody said he lied on camera and accused her of being a groomer. So calling somebody a groomer is worse than your child being around a predator? Okay. Just a few more comments and then we're going to wrap this up, okay? Like they should have, because we wouldn't even have been in this fucking case. I wouldn't want my daughter around Pleasure P either. Once you've been accused of child molestation, that's enough. Come on. Wake it up. Now, that's a bitter baby daddy. She got custody of all her children. What makes you think the judge is going to take the baby away when the only thing you can say is I felt manipulated when we first got together and she already got a new boyfriend? As soon as they ask about the real stuff, the most he going to get is joint custody. Falynn just be going through it. She got her mans took. Now she dealing with a washed up singer. Now she finna get her baby taken. I'm going to pray for you, girl. I'm going to pray for you. Okay, I think the lawyer stepped into the chat. They said my client, Jaylan, has had this arrangement in the works for a while. When he originally filed a few months ago, he is fully committed to giving his daughter a loving, stable environment and healthy living conditions, which unfortunately, despite her social media facade, has not been provided by the other parent. I don't know why this is so shocking. Like, I understand that everybody's not a blogger or does commentary, and like, I understand that I just be writing notes, but like, even just from my memory, like, I vividly fucking remember Simon saying this shit, but nobody wanted to fucking listen. Okay. The lawyer says this arrangement will be in the best interest of the child, which is Mr. Banks' top priority and intent. Well, girl, don't tell us. Go tell the court. Okay, so that's just where we're going to end it. That's just where we're going to end it. Definitely let me know your thoughts down in the comment box below, but please try to apply critical thinking. Please. Don't try to protect black women. Don't try to trauma bond. Don't try to my mother. Okay, don't like, this is not your mother being 52 and having 4 kids and no baby daddy and she somehow made it work. Like, this is not about that. This is about this situation where it's a potential that this man is a predator. Like, more than one person has said it, and he's coming forward to asking for a reason. And regardless, I feel like granted to him, or at least hear him out, because the way that women can't get attention from a man, so then they want to use the baby as a bargaining tool. Come on. So let me know what y'all thought about this down in the comment box below. As if I give a fuck. Definitely make sure you stream my music as if you give a fuck, and hit the Chad, what was I about to say? Hit the website, thealigningSouls.com, to book your reading and subscribe to the Patreon. I'll see you in the next one.
I'm trying to fuck now, so baby, let's dance. Fuck up my baby right here on my legs.
Oh, and I love you all in HD audio. Bye.
I'm trying to fuck now, so baby, let's dance. Fuck up my baby right here on my legs.